For those of you old enough, 6 are the best, okay? I'm going to show you, or Darren's going to show you with a bit of jiggery-pokery, a couple of videos, okay? Very short, and you will see 6 exercises demonstrating some of the stuff that we talked there and some of the things that you can use there. Now, I've given you really good demonstrations of the exercises done well. You will not see, I don't think, all of the exercises done that well with your teams. However, you could show them the exercises and you can say, this is what we want to get to. So we're going to hurry slowly and we're going to get there. So the first little video, please, sir. Here is a couch stretch. This is a young lady who is at university, at Keele University. She's a runner in my group, and she's now going to demonstrate on a mat a couch stretch. Where you go. Look at the angle of the knee, and we can hold that there, Darren, just for a moment. That is a beautiful couch stretch. Now, most people, when they get into that first time, have to fall out of it. That's quite difficult. Look at the angle of the ankle to the toe, to the knee, to the hip, to the lunge. Can you see that that's a lunge? That is a lunge against a wall. We call it a couch stretch because you can do it against a couch. Yeah, but it is an amazing stretch for the hip complex, for every part of that torso. It's an amazing piece of kit. And I would encourage you to get your athletes, if you do nothing else, learn how to do that. But you're going to have to go slowly because that's a really good example. And Harriet makes it look very easy, and it isn't. I can vouch for that, and so can she. And but it is there. So the next one, please. So we're going to talk about drag and flick. Why are we talking about drag and flick? Your feet are really important to you. So why would you not condition your feet? Well, we haven't got any sand. Well, you can use long grass. You can use anything. Don't use the road. It'll hurt. Yeah, but use grass, use sand, use anything that's relatively soft. And what we're looking for is actually to go in barefoot, and we're going to roll our feet so our toes go backwards, and we're going to flick them out. Away you go, Darren.
2 6, there we go.
All right, no problem. There we go. Look, see how the resistance is dragging the sand out, and we're conditioning the feet. If you want to stop somebody running, cut their big toe off, and we're trying to condition their toes. And it's a really good one. So we have another go at that. Have another one run through. So we're going to pull it through. And this could be a group of you doing this together. Yeah. I've got pictures of athletes doing this in line in the Algarve on the beaches. But the conditioning your feet, you weren't born with trainers on. Go condition your feet. So there we go. We've had couch. We've had a bit of a drag and flick. Okay, next one. Okay, so just before we go with this, I talked about the need to be able to squat. Okay, this guy's a professional athlete. So you're going to see some really good squats here, but they are not squats with weights. They're body squats, and they're what we call sumo squats. And sumo squats go from left to right, from right to left, from left to right, which is a really cracking way of doing it. Because remember that you're a 3-dimensional animal. So you need to be able to work in every dimension, and your coach needs to look at you in every dimension. So if we go with this one a minute. There we go. We go one side and swivel, and the other side and swivel. And look at the depth this chap's getting. Says Mark looking for a hip replacement. But that is cracking. And if we went one more time, just look at the ankles. Just forget the rest of it. Look where his ankles are and his foot placement. Nothing's coming off the floor. His shins are in line with his back, and his knees are pointing over his toes. And that's what you're looking for. Can I get there? Not yet. Hurry slowly. Very, very patiently get it right. So we've got sumo squat. We've got a squat. Another one. So this one is a bit more difficult in as much as The video I'm going to show you shows you a single leg bridge. What I want you to think about to begin with is a double-footed bridge. So a bit like we said, we went from double foot to single foot squat. We're going to go from double foot bridge to single foot bridge. When you set up the bridge like this, and it's just an exercise mat, it can be in the car park. Yeah, you don't have to have the head of strength and conditioning for British rowing standing over you, because that's what this guy is. Yeah, but he kindly lent me the video. You want to say to your athletes, can you feel the weight of your body through your heels? Because if you can't, your heels are too close to your bum. So walk them away a little bit, flatten your back, engage your glutes, raise your hips. So there is a parallel line between your knee, your hip, and your chest. Away we go. And you'll see him set it up. All right? Sort your glutes out, raise it up. There you go. Stop, parallel line, drop down. That's all you're looking for. Okay, now this guy's being clever. He's going to single leg. But look how straight that leg is over the rest of the body. That's really difficult. To do that with single leg, chest, hip, knee, absolutely fantastic. If you can do that, build that into your program. I bet just 6 simple exercises. It'd be really good. Next one, please. So same chap. We just rolled him over. It's a bug. Okay. Now with the bug, again, it's the brace movement. Remember we talked about the various movements? It's the brace. So we want to see the trunk from the bottom of his neck to his glutes absolutely nice and flat. Everything else needs to be under control. Now, this is the bit where you have to think, right, left arm, right leg. Up we go. When you're ready, sir. There we go. Right angles, nice and upright. Nothing else is moving. Engage those glutes. Nothing difficult until you try and do it. Drop one leg, bring it back up. Nothing else moved. Nothing else is moving. Not a bit of the torso, not another arm, not another leg. There is no gap underneath the lumbar spine. Oh, now he's making it difficult. Opposite arm, opposite leg. But that's what you do when you run. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We'll run through it again, please, Darren. Oh, hang on. He's going to go again. He's not stopped yet.
He's just showing up.
Oh, he does that all the time. We'll have another go then. So we're going to set it up again. So coach, leader, set it up. I want right angles. I want your glutes engaged. I want your back flat on the floor. I don't want to be able to get my arm under your lumbar spine. And now you're just going to drop your foot till it just touches the floor and comes back up. Nothing else got to move. Nothing else is moving. Same with the arms. Nothing else is moving. See, you don't need the head of conditioning for British rowing there. He's doing it all right, yeah? But what you do need, when you're going to go through this, is you need somebody in charge of the exercises, watching what's going on to be able to correct what's going on. If you don't have that, you're going to get a lot of bad patterns.
Having said that, just to interject a little bit into that, if you are struggling with that and maybe you're doing it at home, obviously what you can do if you've not got someone to spot it is, of course, you can just, get your mobile device, record it, video it, and then watch it back afterwards, and you can hopefully then see any kind of patterns that.
And you can do that while you're training, can't you? You can take a video and you can say, well, look at that then. What happened there then? Look at the arms. So we go to the next one. We've had a bit of bugging. Plank. So the plank is the pure brace. Okay. Now this is another one of my athletes who's a nurse actually, but she hates me calling her nurse. She is a psychiatrist, and she is, bless her. And she will show you a front plank. But before we roll into the front plank, which is a brace movement, I want you to concentrate on where her ankles are in relation to her toes and where her lumbar spine is in relation to her head. So have a look at the pattern. Flat, 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 heels extended beyond the toes, glutes engaged. Holding that is so tough. Oh, I can plank for 2 minutes. Well, you're not planking then. Simple as that. Yeah. Your toes need to be in front of your heels. Everything is tight, engaged. Your glutes are engaged. Your back is flat. Your head is in neutral. You hold it. That's tough. We've paused it. She's not holding for that long.
It's only a short clip.
So Laura's having a cracking. There you go. Laura is now in plank. Okay. And that's just a front plank. There are lots of variants on planks, I know, but do not go to side or anything else until you can do that. And you need to be looking for that shape. That's the shape you must have. Next.
Oh, just 1 second.
That's right.
There we go.
Okay, so this is where I'd like you to look at Harriet again. Harriet on the left in the red vest has had, we didn't realize it at the time, a serious back issue. She was running with her back and not her glutes. And it manifested itself through back spasms, serious back spasms. And after consultation with a chartered physiotherapist, and I mean chartered, and myself, it was obvious that her trunk conditioning was poor, despite the fact that she could run very fast. So it doesn't mean to say just because you can run fast that you're not going to avoid injury. So we did a lot of work, and boy, has Harriet done a lot of work. And you can see, you saw from the first video we put up with the couch stretch, some of the work that Harriet has done. But if you see on the right, if we play the video there, there we go. You now look at that. That is a mobile lunge, right angles, straight. It's forward only, it's not reversed, it's not challenged, but that is good. And that is why you do it. And now Harriet, and she's had a hell of a time of it. You know, she's studying biological medicine at Keele and has had long COVID. She's running. She's now running again, and she's quick. So last slide, I think. To all of your leaders and helpers and club members, keep it fun. Your planks. No, it's planks. Keep it fun. And yeah, we've done this. I'd love to see pictures of your guys doing this, but these are stack planks. But just do a plank. You know, please don't do it. Don't do it unless you can. Just do a plank. And that is the final slide.